It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the expansion-era Boomers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Big Daddy Kelly gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Striding into the box, Ricky Henderson. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
That is second. The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
So striding forward now, Joe Morgan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Morgan is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Hit to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety. And right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt. And I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. Nolan Ryan is the man towing the rubber for the Boomers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
At the plate, Kiki Bones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the left fielder, Kiki Bones.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Rusty Red, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Bones gets his lead at first, nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is right on the money, as it usually is on a great throw by Carter.
Got to question the decision to run on an 0-2 count there. Sure, pitchers are more likely to waste the pitch in that count, but you also run the risk of that happening. Strike him out, throw him out, double play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Brown is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Digging in, Mike Schmidt. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Count still at 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The next 1-2 pitch. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. This is pulled into right. Brown back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now in the box, Robin Yount, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.J. Watts. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
J.J. Watts.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
That's why they call it a game of adjustments right there. The batter has to feel good about what he just did. Swung and missed at the first changeup, got it again, and was able to get himself a knock.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. To the plate now, Bubba Ali. To Morgan at the bag. To Pops, and that finishes off the double play.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Antonio Moose.
So striding in, Antonio Moose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he popped him up. Yount will put this one away, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Ready for another chance? Ricky Henderson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-1. Drilled to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Shorty Mack, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Shorty Mack.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Henderson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting it, the right fielder, Coco Brown.
Next for the Dodgers, Coco Brown. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate now, Big Daddy Kelly will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
That's popped up. But this will land untouched. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Coming to the plate now, Kiki Bones, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ryan sets. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
That's
2-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. In the air out to straightaway left. Henderson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Joe Morgan.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Count even now at 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2. Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back easily. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now back. Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Striding in once again, Reggie Jackson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Rusty Red. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Into the box now, Rico Black, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.J. Watts. He reached on a single in his first try. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Yet another check on first. From the stretch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ryan has his target. Here comes the pitch. It's sharply toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Bubba Ali, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Oh, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hugh. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit them.
Oh, look at Schmidt. The throw to first. It's in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. In now, Mike Schmidt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate, Willie Stargell, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
0-1 count and the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Pulled toward right center field. Brown will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Standing in now, Ricky Henderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's a lead for the expansion era, 5-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Jordy Matt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Coco Brown, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. There goes the runner. Strike called. Now the throw down is right on the money, as it usually is on a great throw by Carter. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, what a play! To first in time. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on Show Track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Jackie Robinson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jackie Robinson.
Sliced hard on the ground, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Boomers are out in front here, 5-1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former #1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Digging in once again, Mike Schmidt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Striding in, Willie Stargell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Boomers are on top, 5-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kiki Bones. A hit in 2 tries so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Line drive base hit.
Hey, you know what? you could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
At the plate now, Rusty Red, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely.
Shortstop, Rico Black.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rico Black. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Look out, 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
1 run, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, J.J. Watts. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Ryan sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. It's a lead for the expansion era, 5-1. Digging in and looking for more, Robin Yount. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Gary Carter. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Price ready with the 0-1. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Brown is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Now the first pitch here from Price. Now a bunt attempt here. Moose is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 24,
Ricky Henderson will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Boomers lead it 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in now, Bubba Ali. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate, Antonio Moose hit down the third baseline. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-2 game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Stepping in now, Shorty Mack. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Oh, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one, either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout, heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Ron Guidry is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. To the plate now, Coco Brown. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Matt Kemp is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. No swing, apparently. Ball 1. Guidry has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. The throw will go to third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kiki Bones. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The Boomers are out in front here, 5-3. Calvin Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 7, Calvin Kelly.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. Red is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping up to the plate, Reggie Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, Mike Schmidt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
2 out, nobody on. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now 6-3.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Into the box, Willie Stargell.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now back,
Into the box now, Robin Yount. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Goose Gossage will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ozzie Smith will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
number 1.
Leading off the inning, Rusty Red, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So now to the plate, Rico Black. And he puts it on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, J.J. Watt.
Stepping in now, J.J. Watts. Smith is there to Morgan at the bag. Back to Stargell for the double play, and the inning comes to a close. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. So digging in now, Gary Carter. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to first, right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Standing in, Ozzie Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out and a runner on third. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
This is on the ground over to first. A throw to the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
That can be a tough read for the runner third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Ready now, Joe Morgan. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. 2-1 to Joe Morgan.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
A dive, but he's back. Lifted down the line in left. Bones is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's a lead for the expansion era, 6-3. Dennis Eckersley is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Digging in the switch hitter, Bubba Ali. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Antonio Moose. Cookie James will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Shorty Mack. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded back up the middle. The tag gets 1. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Digging in, Coco Brown. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-3 the final.